The letters in AI and Airbnb have the stock on the move. Let's look at shares right now. They are off the highs of the session, but still up just under 1% after a first quarter revenue beat. During the firm's earnings call, the online home rental company spewed out some metrics from the incorporation of AI tools in its business. And listen to this. Airbnb says AI now writes 60% of its new code. Over 40% of customer issues are resolved without a human agent due to AI, and AI has helped cut the cost per booking by 10% year over year. It's happening as the backdrop of a booking bonanza looms for Airbnb. The FIFA World Cup 2026, which encompasses 16 cities across North America, could be a big deal for Airbnb. Joining me now on a Fox Business exclusive is Airbnb co-founder and CEO Brian Chesky. What are you seeing? This doesn't start till June, but we're all excited.
Yeah.
Fox is carrying FIFA World Cup. Tell me what you are seeing when it comes to bookings.
Well, we're actually seeing, first of all, hosts are very excited because since last fall, about 100,000 homes have been listed on Airbnb in the 16 cities where the World Cup would be hosting. And we're expecting record demand. In fact, we expect in our 18-year history, this will be the #1 event ever for bookings in Airbnb. And remember, we had 700,000 guests stay in Paris for the Olympics 2 years ago. So it's been pretty incredible.
More than the Paris Olympics. And across these 16 cities, is anyone in particular looking like it's hotter than another?
Los Angeles, Mexico City would be like probably unique ones that are very, very popular, but it's pretty distributed.
Okay,
Yeah,
and tell me what people are looking for here. And I'm very interested to know what you have to say about the Wall Street Journal article, which indicated that bookings in host cities for some matches are below where they were in the same period last year. Where would that be?
Yeah, well, we saw this also in Milan with the Olympics. So we had 200,000 guests stay in the Olympics for Milan. The 2/3 of people booked within 60 days of check-in. So what we're actually seeing is not soft demand, but we believe are more people waiting to book a little bit more last minute versus long lead time bookings. Again, we're still expecting a huge amount of demand. The other thing is that the majority of listings are under $500 a night. And remember, these are homes, not bedrooms. So many of these are multiple bedrooms per home. So you could be getting potentially $200-300 per bedroom, which is obviously a lot cheaper than a typical hotel in most of these cities, again, during a peak night.
And so you believe that people are just waiting to pull the trigger on their reservations. How much do you think that has to do, Brian, with what's going on in the Middle East? And it's not so much that you have huge exposure to the Middle East. It's more like European and Asian travelers are paring back their travel. We saw that with Expedia.
Yeah, I think we're not too exposed. We're a little exposed. We said in earnings yesterday, we think it's about 100 basis point headwind to our growth, but it's still doing really well. I generally think in times of uncertainty, people wait a little bit more last minute. But again, I think we're within the 60-day window. So now we're expecting a lot of bookings. So people are looking, they're trying to go to Airbnb to be able to stay. I would say now is a really, really good time. Airbnb basically is as good as you pre-plan, right? The very best homes get booked ahead of time. Then the later you book, obviously it's not like a hotel where all rooms are alike. The very best Airbnbs are typically booked ahead of time. So now's a really good time, obviously.
Who's doing the booking? You have a lot of customers across the demographics. And we know that we have a K-shaped economy. Let's just call it what it is. You've got the high end doing very well, and then the low to middle not doing as well. What are you seeing as a breakdown when it comes to people who are signing up?
It's all over the board. I wouldn't say it's K-shaped, it's every shape. It's really everything from very affordable to super luxe and everything in between. And I think this has been a pattern ever since. I mean, we saw this even with the pandemic. Airbnb is a very, very adaptable business. We're the most global travel company in the world. We're not concentrated in any one region. We're not really concentrated in any one demographic. We're not really concentrated in any one price point. That might be one of the main characteristics of Airbnb, is how global and how wide of a breadth of audience that we have, much wider than any other company in travel.
You started a couple of quarters ago, more than a couple of quarters ago, implementing AI and embedding it in a lot of your offerings and all of your website situations. Can you give me a sense of what a game changer it's been? We just put out the numbers. I mean, cutting costs by 10%.
Well, I think everyone who, you can't, if you're an investor, you have to ask yourself, is AI going to help this company or hurt this company. It's very hard to imagine it's totally neutral. I would say that we believe AI is the best thing to ever happen at Airbnb. We think AI is going to help Airbnb. A couple of reasons why, probably 3 reasons. Number one, customer service is really hard in our business. It's much harder than a front desk, right? And AI is essentially able to, it's 24/7, it's multilingual, it can help our agents, it can read thousands or even millions of prior cases to adjudicate the right answer. And so not only is our cost per customer service booking down 10%, many people are solving their problems better. Number two, as you heard, 60% of our code is now written by AI. Of course, humans are authoring it, our engineers, are editing it, but the vast majority code is now written by AI. That's about twice the industry benchmark. So we're really on the front foot. And the final thing is, I think it's just making the guest experience better. We're going to have in 2 weeks a launch on May 20th. Where we're going to show a number of new features that we're launching. But for example, we have hundreds of millions of reviews at Airbnb. We now use AI to summarize, generative AI to summarize reviews. We're using AI to be able to help you discover key features. It's generating quite a bit of content at Airbnb. So I think Airbnb is going to be one of the companies that benefits most in all of Silicon Valley of AI because of just the nature of our business and also just how much we're trying to be on our front foot and being offensive with AI.
You going to go to any of the World Cup games? You got a favorite team?
I think I'd like to see the United States get to the semifinals, and I'm going to be going to the semifinals and the finals, and I want to root them on. I think I'm half Italian. Italy is not, I think, in the World Cup, so I guess I won't be rooting for them. Okay. But so let's just go for the U.S.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Brian. Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us here in a Fox Business exclusive. Great to see you. All right, the company known for conversational discussions with robots on the phone or at the drive-through window is now giving those AI agents a set of their own agents. What does that even mean? What will they do? The SoundHound AI CEO is here next to explain how the orchestrated agent system it has rolled out is working. It's called Oasis. That's next. In a Fox Business exclusive, the NASDAQ has blasted through a new high of the session here. It's now up more than 417 points, and the Dow has turned positive. Don't go away.